Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
Well, finally, like we mentioned before the break, finally some relief from the heat and humidity. Not just a temporary stay either. We've got a week full of very nice conditions, very pleasant weather to enjoy over the next several days as high pressure really just takes charge of the entire region. That's not only going to keep us quiet and dry, but it is also going to bring that drier, less humid air from the north down as well. We're going to get a taste of that right now, but that will be changing in a big way as we go through the overnight hours and especially through the day tomorrow as we really drop the dew points into the low 60s and may even reach the upper 50s by later tomorrow afternoon. That's going to set the tone for the rest of the week. But a very pleasant and quiet evening outside. We're looking at a live picture from our Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction Tower camera in Owensboro, looking towards the Blue Bridge there, lit up on this Sunday evening. This is what it looked like on our time lapse today, waking up to a good amount of clouds for most of the area, especially across our viewing area in Kentucky as well, where we had a few more showers early this morning as well. But peaks of sunshine off and on through the afternoon and early evening before sunset. And then now we're really starting to clear out the clouds on this Sunday night. Over in Owensboro, current temperature is 75. That's one of the warmer spots right now, in fact. And we do have some 60s showing up. Madisonville already down to 69, 73 right now in Henderson. Princeton, you're at 72, Jasper at 70 degrees. Same story for Santa Claus and Tell City as well. And we should all continue this fall into the 60s and eventually into the low to middle 60s. By daybreak tomorrow morning for overnight lows. So much cooler than the last couple of nights, and even the low temperatures tonight are going to be warmer than what's ahead for the next couple of nights as well. We'll get to that in your 7-day forecast here in just a moment. But outside right now, first warning Doppler radar is scanning clear and quiet. Not going to be dealing with anything in terms of precipitation, which may be good news for some of you if you have any outdoor activities. But of course, for those of us who need the rain, that's kind of unfortunate because we don't have much in the way of rain over the next couple of days. We have the Ohio River in Evansville continuing its slow rise and should crest tonight just over 16 feet, about 3.5 feet for the crest tomorrow evening for the Wabash River at Mount Carmel. The Green at Calhoun continues to hold pretty steady. The White in Petersburg will crest Tuesday evening at about 3.5 feet. And then the Little Wabash River actually crested earlier this evening, sitting right at 4 feet. That's going to hold steady here over the course of the next couple of days. So with a quiet pattern here at home, we'll focus on the tropics for a little bit here with what is now a strengthening tropical storm Idalia. We do have Hurricane Franklin we've talked about the last couple of nights. That's out and going to turn out to sea as well. This is strengthening, and in fact, the latest update at the top of the hour from the National Hurricane Center has it going from 45-mile-per-hour winds to now 60-mile-per-hour winds. So continuing to strengthen. Hurricane status begins at 74 miles per hour. So it is strengthening pretty quickly, and at least the latest track from the National Hurricane Center has it as a Category 1 by early Tuesday morning. So overnight tomorrow, early Tuesday, strengthening to a hurricane, could possibly make landfall just south of Tallahassee, kind of at the northwest corner there of Florida by Wednesday morning as possibly a Category 2 hurricane. So that's heading into a couple of days before the possible travel weekend for some people for the holiday weekend, for Labor Day weekend on Florida's coast. So that could be something to keep an eye on. But again, back here at home, no issues at all. In fact, that same area of high pressure that's keeping us dry and clear, that's going to suppress that moisture from Idalia well to the southeast. So not a situation like we do see from time to time here in the tri-state where we'll get those remnants from tropical systems. We're not going to be seeing any precipitation or really any cloud cover, just a few off and on clouds in the afternoon. Temperature-wise, we're going to be in the mid-80s. A weak cold front does bring some reinforcing cooler air to the tri-state by late Tuesday evening, and maybe a stray spotty shower across our U.S. 50 counties up to the north in southern Illinois, southern Indiana. Really not too concerned about that either, so just kind of reinforcing that cooler air that is looking pretty nice for your 7-day forecast, getting back to the 90-degree range by next weekend, but thankfully the humidity staying off the board for the next 7 days.